Shit. Is this thing on? Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. I've never actually tried to say this out loud before, so it's kind of new. But like, it's like kind of hard to say this, you know? My head's kind of full of static half the time, and my memories don't seem to. I don't know. They don't seem like solid. They kind of flicker. They don't sit still. But in some way or another, I need to get this down. Because if I somehow forget how this entire thing started, the STC wins. Alright? Then they get to tell me who I am, and I'm not just another balance dude. Alright? Alright, so it was Tuesday, I think, or Tuesday or Wednesday. Alright, and I had like $4 in my pocket, $4. And I remember debating, I remember that specifically because like I was debating whether between like a bus pass or like a burrito. Alright, and guess what? The burrito won, but like I had to walk home. Anyway, I decided to head to the Old River Textiles plant, because I heard, or somehow, some way or another, I don't remember exactly. I heard that there's these copper wire in the basement, you know, that I could sell like the good stuff, the like 12 gauge spools that I could scrap from quick cash. So the weirdest part was that on the map, I tried using GPS to get there, and my phone did not show the place whatsoever. It was kind of like a blurry gray smudge on the screen, and when I checked the city tax maps, blank, just a gray square. But you know, at first I thought my phone was just old, you know, and I didn't. But I realized this building technically doesn't exist in the standard version of the city. It's like a ghost building in a way. But in the end, I ended up finding it. It's this big, massive brick husk that's sitting by the water, and to me, I don't know, weirdly, it looked like it was humming. Anyway, there's this jagged hole in the foundation, and I crawled through it. But anyway, the first thing that hit me was the air. All right, it didn't smell like rot or anything like that. It smelled like a burnt out motherboard. Okay, like an electronic store fire, something like that. And the dust wasn't just floating; it was like hanging in these perfect little cubes. And I should have left right there. All right, I should have left right then. I knew something was off. I really should have, but I didn't think about that. I was just in it for the money. All right, I needed this cash fast. But on my way for looking around and everything, I was reaching into this corner, and I was looking for the wire, because you know I saw like a glint, and I hit these webs, and they weren't like sticky regular spider webs. They felt like cold glass and static electricity, okay? And then I saw it. I saw this creature, this thing. It was a spider, I guess, but like it looked like jagged piece of obsidian that was skipping when it moved. Like, how do I describe it? Like a scratched DVD, you know, just kind of skipping all over the place. Anyway, and it didn't crawl at all. It was just on my wrist, and it bit me. Except, this bite didn't sting like a regular spider bite. It felt like someone threaded needle-thin wires of, like, I don't know, electricity or lightning down directly into my marrow. Like, I don't know. I was, like, slowly losing it, like, consciousness, and I remember hitting the concrete, and the last thing I saw before I passed out, I remember this clearly, I saw the spider just turn into gray ash, like, just gone. And then I heard this voice, and like I can still kind of feel it vibrating in my ribs as if it just happened. Like this voice just whispered, "Installation complete." Okay. And I have no clue how long I was out. Everything just went white. But then, like after I don't know how long, they didn't tell me. It's like I woke up around like Friday. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But like I woke up in a room that was like, how do I describe it? Bright. It was very bright and white, and I was behind this like very thick pane of glass, and on the other side were people wearing suits with a logo that said STC, and I don't know, they weren't talking to me. I think they were talking about me or something, and I couldn't hear everything, but I kept overhearing words like asset, fidelity, and like class 0 signal. And I kind of felt like a car being expected at a dealership, not like a human being. But anyway, one of the guys with like clinical eyes, just came to the glass and handed me, not exactly handed, he pressed the tablet up against the glass, and on it said $2,483,112.14. And I remember clearly, I was like, what is this? And I remember this because like my voice was all cracky and sounded like it was coming through like a radio with bad reception. Anyway, he said something about like, this is for your containment and stabilization or something. He said that he stated that I was some piece of property now, a valuable piece of property, and that they can't have me de-rendering in public or something like that. And anyway, when they finally let me go, the world to me is different, all right? The world is just different. All right, I'll be walking now, and I see like a brick wall flicker into like a wireframe. All right, or like I see a person's face turn into a smooth, featureless mask for a second before snapping back. And the craziest part is nobody else sees this stuff. Like, I see a car literally glitch through a mailbox and people just rub their eyes and keep walking like nothing happened. Like, I don't know what's happening. All right? The only person who seems to realize something is wrong is my partner, all right? We went on this date in the canal like 2 weeks later, and I was wearing a hoodie because ever since the bite, I had this like strange loading signal on my wrist or something where I got bit. It says like loading icon or like I don't know. It's just static. All right, I feel like I made a static. And she's talking about like mushrooms or something, and how they like recycle the rot into something new. And I was trying so hard to be like normal, and she went to reach for my hand. I like lagged. All right, I lagged or something. In my head, I felt my hand, like I felt like I've already taken her hand, but when I looked down, my physical arm was stuck 6 inches back, just like stuttering, like a glitch. All right, and it looked like this trail of ghost images or onion skins or whatever, like 3 versions of my hand all flickering at once. Like I waited for her to like look away or like not notice it, but like she stared right at it, like she could see it. And like I don't know what would happen if she looked at it for too long, so I'd like, hey, look away, don't look at this. And she's just like, oh, I can see it. And like she just reached out and touched the ghost hand. And then the second she touched me, like the stuttering or whatever that was happening stopped, and my hand just snapped back into one. I don't remember where exactly it did it. I don't know if I was still holding her hand. All I remember is that this cold feeling, the static feeling in my body just left. Quiet. And I don't know what it was. But anyway, all I know is I'm some 2.4 million asset to this STC thing or whatever. And I don't know. That's like literally everything so far. At least that's what I think it is. I don't know. These STC people, I got a letter in the mail saying that they're going to be coming in today or tomorrow. They're going to be coming in sometime soon to talk with me about paying back this debt I owe. That I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be made like this, all right? I don't know what's happening. All right, if anyone has any idea what the STC is, please let me know. Like, I'm serious. Please help me. Like, oh shit. Yeah, just, if you have any information, please help me.